Ladies and gentlemen, I actually got something wrong. So I'm not the only one, of course. I know. They all say that. They all say that. Well, yeah, you know, I'm not the only one who messed up. No, seriously though. I'm here to issue a little bit of a correction on the story that I talked about earlier this week. And so this came in the wake of the Capitol riots. So there's a video that was going around. It was posted. I'm going to show you the video, by the way. It's posted by Ray Redacted on Twitter. And it basically was a video that was showing a man in an airport terminal that was complaining about getting kicked off a plane. So now, well, I talked about this in the context of, oh, he must be on a no-fly list, right? So that was the information that I had. He was on the no-fly list, and that's why I got kicked off the plane. You know what? Before I get into more of the explanation, let me just show you the video to kind of refresh your memory. Take a look.
I love every single one of you, but this is what they do to us. They kick me off the plane, they call me a fucking terrorist, and they want to fucking ruin my life. Sir, please calm down.
All right, so that's still funny, and I'm going to explain why it's still funny, and why I think a lot of my commentary kind of still holds on this, and how ridiculous it was. But first, let me just point out that the information that we had was inaccurate. So it turns out that it didn't have anything to do with the Capitol insurrection. Okay? It actually turns out is that the man in the video had been asked to get off the flight. This is a Charlotte to Denver flight for refusing to comply with the mask policy. This is according to airline spokesperson Curtis Blessing. Okay, so quote, on Friday, January 8th, the customer was asked to deplane flight 1754 at Charlotte Douglas International Airport for refusing to comply with our mandatory face covering policy. The customer complied with the request to deplane, and the flight departed at 7:42 p.m. Eastern for Denver International Airport, Blessing said in an email. After the mask incident, Blessing said the man was put on American Airlines' own refusal list, essentially a no-fly list, specific to that one airline, pending further investigation. But there's no basis for the suggestion that he was ever on a government no-fly list, in which case it would have been highly unlikely that it would be able to board a plane at all, or prohibited from flying for any reason connected to the Capitol insurrection. The video was originally posted online on the social media app TikTok by Tanya Dominguez, who told CNN that she was at the Charlotte airport waiting for a different flight. Her own caption said, "Homeboy had a full toddler-level meltdown because he was told to wear a mask." She later said in the TikTok comments thread attached to her video that she wasn't certain that the incident was about masks, but her initial instinct proved correct. Ray Redacted then tweeted a correction and said, I was initially given incorrect information as of 3:50 p.m. on Tuesday. The correction tweet had only 20 retweets versus more than 107,000 retweets on the initial inaccurate tweet, which remained online. So one of you brought this to my attention, once again shattering my dreams. The same story with the person that allegedly, which turned out to be not true, tasing himself in the balls until he died. So you guys are trying to rob me of every single little shred of joy. Can I not have any sort of joy in these stories? Actually, I can, because as I just pointed out, this guy was kicked off for being an anti-masker, which actually is even better. That's even more sad when you think about it. Because this guy was asked to wear a mask. He's like, you're not going to wear a mask. So like, okay, if you're not going to wear a mask, get off the plane. He gets off the plane, and the other company's like, well, you're not going to wear a mask, then we're not going to allow you to get on any flight, to which he had a meltdown, which was fantastic to watch. It's even better saying that since he's not allowed on for not wearing a mask during coronavirus, during one of the worst parts of coronavirus, and still he had that reaction of, I can't believe they're treating me like a terrorist. I can't believe it. I love each and every one of you guys, but you're treating me so bad. Just maybe, had you worn your mask, you wouldn't have a problem. So again, even better. But here, we care about facts, obviously, so I wanted to put out that correction to make sure that, everybody knows that, hey, sometimes you get it wrong, sometimes you have bad captions, sometimes these moving situations move in a way that's unexpected. And sometimes your initial information that you get is wrong, and it is important to put out the correct information so Of course, I apologize for the fake news, everybody. But now we have set everything right. This guy's still kind of a douchebag. It's still kind of a hilarious story. But hey, there it is. Those are the facts, because facts matter. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.